I'm André Maier and I'm a wedding photographer. I studied molecular biology first. I've always loved photography, but I thought I should become a scientist, and even during studies I always did photography on the side. I started photographing plants and flowers and people and journalistic stuff, and towards the end of my studies I decided that photography is what I really loved, so I switched to photography. I went to college, I studied photography, and I came to New York. My style is really photojournalistic. I really want to capture everybody being themselves. I want to capture what the event felt like. It's photojournalistic for both the detailed shots, where I just look more for what it feels like, but mostly really it's all about the people. It's getting everybody looking themselves and being natural, and I don't tell people where to look, what to do, which direction to go. I really just capture whatever they do. I always try to get different angles of the familiar scene. So I always look for something unusual. I look for, like even during the post photos, a lot of the times there's some great moments of the people waiting to be photographed, and I always look over my shoulder and behind me to see if something else is happening. There's one photo I'm remembering right now, and that's like the bride and her parents are coming down the aisle, and the flower girl is sitting in the first row of the aisle waiting for them to show up. But you can see she doesn't dare to look around. She knows they're coming, but she doesn't dare. And the shot is really just the girl in focus and the bride coming down the aisle, which you just see blurry. You know she's coming, but you don't really see or even recognize her. And in the end, that turned out to be the shot that really captured it, that really got it. Couples that usually hire me for their weddings look for something a little different from the traditional wedding photographer, which I'm not. They just want to have a really good time at their wedding, and they want someone to capture all of that. And they don't want themselves, or they don't want their guests to be bothered with someone constantly sticking a camera in their face, or they just want everything documented the way it is. I love that it's never the same. It's always different, there's always a challenge, and with the weddings, there's no reshooting, there's no stopping anything, there's no second chances, and you never know when something really exciting is going to happen. And it's often, the best shots are often not the ones that everybody expects, like the bride and her father walking down the aisle is great, but sometimes there's a little flower girl that just runs through the shot, and that becomes the amazing shot that captures the whole day. And so I can never sit back, and it's always exciting, and that's a lot of fun, and that's the great thing about it.